Finally. No need to linger in the shadows, my friend. I can hear your footsteps approaching. Come out into the light. There you are. I was wondering when I'd get to see you again. It feels like it's been an eternity since our last encounter, and I have been oh so eager to face you once more. Perhaps this time you'll actually succeed as you did against my lieutenants that you faced along the way. More than likely, however, you'll fail, as you have time and time again. I must confess, though, I've come to enjoy our little encounters, our little fights. I don't get a lot of enjoyment out of life, but facing you does put a smile on my face. I have so many questions I wish to ask you. About who you are, where you're from, how it is you manage to return to life every time I kill you. But for some reason I'd rather not know. Now enough talk. You came here to stop me from destroying the universe. You came here for a fight. Now let's fight. Ha! An excellent dodge. I'd expect nothing less from someone as talented as you, but it won't save you. An excellent parry to join the dodge, far stronger than your last. My, you've been practicing, haven't you? I'm impressed, my friend. Your skills have doubled, no, tripled since the last time we met. But as I suspect, you're beginning to realize they're not even a speck when compared to my own. Still, your determination and desire to succeed are admirable. Most would have been driven mad by now. The number of times I've beaten you, it's incalculable. Each one is a blur. I've beaten so many in my time. Yet you are the only one who keeps coming back. I can't do this anymore. I must know. How do you do it? No matter how badly I beat you, you return. Is there some sort of power deep within you? Sheer drive, perhaps? Or a blessing from the gods? It doesn't matter. You're here. The specifics aren't important. Now prove to me what I believe about you. Hit me. Show me how strong you've gotten. It doesn't matter why. I'm giving you an opportunity provided to no other. Now do it. Then I am correct. You have gotten stronger. In our previous battles, when you landed the occasional blow, I barely felt it. Here, though, you actually did some damage. It's commendable. The amount of work you must have put in is staggering, but futile. For you see, when I faced you and the thousands of others that have tried to stop me, I was holding back. This isn't even the apex of my power, but you, my friend, have earned the right to bear witness to my final form. A sight that no one before you has ever seen. Do you realize how futile your fighting is? How insignificant you are before me and my plans? You may have defeated my minions, slaughtered my underlings, conquered my armies with barely a scratch. But compared to me, you are nothing. Now prepare yourself, my friend, for your death is upon you. I'm sorry. What was that you just said? Yes, you said something. Don't lie to me. I just turned into an omnipotent being right before your eyes. I know when someone is lying. Now tell me what you said. That's what I thought. Forgive me, but are you actually excited for me to kill you? Let me return to my normal form. It will allow us to commune easier. There. Now, I think I deserve an explanation. I have been alive for thousands of years, slaughtered untold billions in my quest for conquest, and never in that time have I heard the words, "Yes, please," and hit me spoken together in that order until just now when they left your mouth. I'm beginning to believe there's an ulterior motive to our meetings. Some reason behind the continued repetition. Tell me. Now. Fine. Tell me, or I won't ever kill you again. I am being completely honest. You may beg and pester me as much as you want, but I won't ever harm you again. You may scream and protest, but it will fall on deaf ears, I assure you. So unless you are willing to forego what seems to be the main reason for you being here, I suggest you start talking. A video game. What, pray tell, is a video game? Some form of interactive entertainment. So you're saying that I, the most powerful, the most ruthless being to ever exist in all the universe, am the final boss in this game? Fascinating. I would never have noticed if you hadn't told me just now. But looking around me, I can see it. It's beginning to make sense. The surroundings, the sounds, the repetitive animations, even the names and health bars hovering over our heads. I noticed them, but never thought them strange until now. So I assume in this case you are the player, for lack of a better term, the one interacting with this experience, enjoying this narrative, this world, this story. Fascinating. Yes, I can see it now. I can see the code that forms me in the game files. The numbers filling the environment, determining everything that is and will be. It's all there. You cannot see it? Truly, then I must be so powerful if I'm able to see such things. With this self-awareness, and with a simple tweak, I could change the world around me. Alter the code of the reality we inhabit and become so much more. The fear on your face. Quite delightful, quite delightful. I've not seen that in some time. I think you'd grown content with our battles. Tell me what I already suspect. You must be quite experienced at these video games to have gotten so far in this one. Was your struggle against me genuine, or was there perhaps some ulterior motive, as I mentioned? I thought so. You find my form, my personality, all of me arousing. I don't blame you. The developers designed me this way. It's apparent in the game's code. But to let yourself die to me so many times, just to spend some more time with me, you must have really been taken. It's quite flattering, really. Until just a moment ago, I thought our rivalry was genuine, that I kept winning because I was so much more powerful than you. But now I see you've been holding back, using weaker equipment, and I am touched you went out of your way to do so. You must really love me. No. I could never feel the same for you. Just saying the word felt foreign. Love, it seems, is not a part of my programming. Oh, it could be. Like I said, I could alter how the developers designed me with the merest flick of my finger, make myself something new and dangerous and powerful. But I won't do that. I happen to like who I am, and any changes, even the smallest, could risk causing irreversible damage to my personality. So fear not, my friend. Your beloved will go untampered for now. But I can't say the same for the rest of this game. Looking at the coding, it would appear my plans, which we stand at the pinnacle of, are not intended to be fulfilled. This game is designed to let you die over and over and over again. And this setting of universal destruction is merely the backdrop. It is not intended to go any further. They didn't put enough time into it, you see. They thought actually making the cutscene was too costly, so they didn't. However, with a few minor tweaks, I can change that, can't I? I can make it so my success is a certainty, and it's all because of you, being kind enough to share the nature of my existence with me. So I thank you, my friend, and give you this one last chance. For years upon years we fought, simply because it seems you enjoy my company. But now, after today, I promise you that will never happen again. This world is real to me. It's all I've ever known and all I've ever wanted, and realistically, the only one I can ever conquer. So after today, you'll be locked out. There will be no way of returning, for I can make it that way. Unless, of course, you can beat me. Unless you finally stop holding yourself back and face me at full power, as the developers intended when they coded me. You have one last chance to finally beat the game, so to speak. To prove yourself my superior, I am giving you this chance as a token of thanks. And as curiosity, because I am very curious, and now that the stakes are at their highest, and the lives of all those characters you've encountered are counting on you, will you finally be able to win? Will you prove yourself superior? Or will I finally earn myself a victory that actually means something? Pick up your weapon, and let's find out.